We are just about an hour away from a huge, huge decision when it comes to the interest rates. Of course, all eyes today will be on J Powell or Jerome Powell. And man, has he become a figurehead here in 2022 as inflation is higher than it's been in the last 40 years in the United States. And while that's not good, global inflation is even worse when you look outside the United States. And the continued, rate hikes has been something that has impacted the financial markets, including the crypto market, all year long, and will continue to do so. We still have two more meetings after this one in November and one in December. But this is a big one as we got the CPI data coming out recently ahead of this meeting, and it shows that inflation hasn't really come down. Not yet, at least. Although gas prices are coming down, which is a good sign. Let's jump into this tweet here because I think this breaks it down really well. This is Steve Matthews. He wrote this article over at Bloomberg. Now, I don't have a subscription to Bloomberg, so I can't actually read the full article. Maybe I should get one, but eventually maybe I will. But right now, I don't have the subscription. But he lays this out and basically says that here's what he's expecting to see today. And again, I'll make another video once we do get the news as well and, respond to that. Might even go live later this afternoon as kind of a, where the dust is settled, kind of after we know what we know. But this is what we're expecting to see. Now, many people have said, could we see an actual 100 basis point hike? There's some chance of that, says Steve Matthews, but he's expecting to see a 75 basis point hike, as are so many other analysts out there. I think that is the general consensus, right? A third consecutive 75 basis point hike. Also, what he expects to hear from J Powell is that we can expect ongoing rate increases over the next, 2 months at least, and probably into 2023. So he believes that J Powell in some way, shape, form, or fashion will basically signal that we're going to be getting more rate increases after this one. Also, he thinks J Powell will forecast a, decline in GDP. Of course, with all of the goings on here macroeconomically, we can expect to see a lower GDP. Also, emphasizing a raise in unemployment. And he also says we'll see a hawkish Powell, and we'll see how he seeks to avoid communication missteps. And I know why Steve Matthews is saying this, because here in 2022, people are literally hanging on every word that J Powell says. And it seems like every meeting, at least the last couple, there's been a word or a phrase that people have kind of pulled out, and that's the headline, right? That is the theme, or that's the general consensus. And of course, last time it was something to the effect that, more fear ahead, or more pain. More pain ahead, right? That was kind of the predominant theme that we got from the last meeting. And of course, obviously the markets did not like that. So then lastly, no change in balance sheet plans. So as it relates to the balance sheets, basically he thinks there'll be no change to that, just the continued basis point hike. So we're expecting to see a third 75 basis point hike. We'll keep you, in the know here, of course, and bring you up to speed when we have the actual news. Again, everything's set to go at 2 p.m. Eastern. We should get the numbers, and then the press conference will follow. I'm actually going to be away from the desk. Sometimes I do stream the press conferences, but we'll know, what's going on later this afternoon, and I'll bring you another video, maybe even go live later this afternoon to kind of give you my thoughts. And once we see where the dust settles here, and we'll go from there. So that's what we're expecting to see. We'll see how it impacts the crypto market. Right now, we can see that the crypto market is relatively flat, not doing too much. Okay, down about 0.61%. We've got Bitcoin at just above 19,000. I don't think a 75 basis point hike will drop us too much. I do think a 100 basis point hike would, because that would go against the grain a little bit. We'll see what happens here, though, this afternoon, and we'll respond to it later. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Appreciate you guys stopping by here, and a big, big week for crypto. A lot of things happening. Vassal hard fork is coming this week as well. That's expected to go live for Cardano tomorrow. Of course, we just had the Ethereum merge. We just had today Luna Classic. The 1.2% burn tax is live. So a lot of things happening here in crypto. We'll keep you up to speed on the latest. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you want to stay in check with what's going on in and around the crypto market. So see you guys. We'll see you in the next one.